welcome to another edition of Talk Business with Audrey. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Today I'm going to be talking about what to look forward to in 2017. What kind of goals and plans are you making for 2017 for your life and your business? We are in the last month of 2016. Hopefully you had a great year, but if you did, there's always time to start all over. So let's talk about 2017. I know at the beginning of every year, people put together some goals and resolutions and things like that. So, what I want to talk about, because I normally do the same thing. I write out a sheet of what the things I want to do for 2017 and the things that I want to accomplish. So let's talk about that for a minute. So 2017, what are your goals for 2017? So I know my goals for 2017 is to take my company to $1 million. Now, I have a plan to do that. A plan that took me pretty much all of 2016 to actually come up with, and I'm excited about the plan because now I know that that plan is very feasible. So I have my plan already for 2017 to take my company to $1 million. It took me a very long time. I was struggling. I was trying to figure out who my target audience was, and with that being said, that's pretty tough a lot of times, especially when you're just starting out. I mean, I've been in business for a long time, and I've been doing HerTube for 3 years. And it has taken me practically 3 years to figure out exactly who I'm talking to and what am I selling and what am I offering, what services am I offering to people. So it took me practically all year to get that figured out because I went through some ups, some downs, some dips, some flows. I went through a lot just trying to pinpoint who that audience is. So now that I know who that is, I put together this great plan for 2017 to take my company to $1 million. So what I'm asking you today is, what's your goal for 2017? Is it a monetary goal? Is it a brand awareness goal? Whatever that goal is, write it down. Make sure you write that goal down because that's really important that you write it down. When you just have it in your head and you don't put it on paper, we have so much stuff going on so you can easily forget what that goal is. So put it on paper. I'm a paper person. I know they want us to get away from paper, but I'm a paper person. So a lot of times I'm going to always use paper. Write your goal down, whatever it is. I'm not saying write down 29 million things, but write down your top 5 goals for 2017. Now, I used to be really guilty of making these really long to-do lists. My list would have, when I said 29, I said 29 because most of the time, the things that I had on my list was about 29 different things that I need to do. And this was in a month. This wasn't even in a year. These were things that were on my list for a whole month. So don't make a big list like that because it becomes very overwhelming. And then what you will find is that you don't get anything done. So make a short list of your top 5 things, top 5 goals that you want to accomplish in 2017, right? Put that on your list, and then put the list somewhere you can see it. Put it on your wall. I have now, if my camera was turned, let me turn my camera so you can see some of the things I have for 2017. Well, you can't see that because I'm not turning the camera. I'm actually turning my split screen. But anyway, I have on my wall behind me, I have my vision board on one side. I have my manifestation intentions on the other side. I have my wall of phenomenal women above me here. And these are the things that I look at every day. I have my daily grind schedule, which is right there in front of me. I had my 2016 game plan right on this other side of me. So everything that I want to do is right in front of me. Now I'm going to have to change some of these things out because I'm moving into a new year. And my vision board, we're having a vision board party in January, so I'm going to get a new vision board. Some of those things came true, some of them didn't. And the vision board is pretty much the same. I just want to update and add some stuff. So I have my vision board. I have a 100-day challenge. I have a intention sheet. I have a prayer. I have my company vision and mission. I have my daily grind schedule, and I have my 2016 plan, a game plan for revenue. And then I have my wall of phenomenal women. So put that stuff where you can see it because that way you are looking at it on a constantly on a daily basis, right? So set your top 5 goals, put it on the wall where you can see it. Make sure to create your vision for 2017. If you haven't already, create a new vision for 2017. Also, think about some of the organizations that you need to become a part of. Now, I was a part of, and I still am a part of, a great program called Launchpad. It's an accelerator that I went through last year. Wonderful women. I got to meet some amazing women. We made some connections. Some have become my friends. We get together on a monthly basis. and we just kind of talk and see where everybody is. That's so powerful. So and it's a very intimate group. It's not a whole lot of women because it's by invitation only group. So I got invited by invitation only. I went through the program, and so it's a very intimate group of very powerful women, and that's really important. Sometimes you have to get outside of your comfort zone and go out and network and meet other people and learn about what they do, and so they can learn about what you do. Okay, so you want to find out what organizations you want to join. Now, my local chamber of commerce is a very powerful local chamber of commerce, but until I figured out who I was talking to, I just felt like my membership wouldn't make any sense. So I didn't join right away. So I'm going to join this year. Another thing you want to think about, especially if you are a minority or woman-owned business, is what kind of certifications can you get. Now, I was certified in one of my other businesses, which was great because I was able to land some contracts with the Board of Education for some publishing projects when I was in New Jersey. So since I've been here, I haven't filled out for any certifications, any women's certifications, but I am. So this year, my goal is to get certified as a women minority-owned business and a woman-owned business, and probably about 3 or 4 different certifications. What that means is that when there are contracts that are available from the government and from your city and state, you may be eligible to apply for those contracts and get some funding for your business to provide that service. So I have a friend here in Atlanta, in the metro Atlanta area. She is certified. She was able to get a great partnership because of her certification as a minority woman-owned business enterprise. So that's the type of thing you want to think about. Is your business a business that can be certified? Most businesses are. I was surprised at how many different services the government buy from small business owners. So just look at your industry and see where you fit in and see what type of certifications you can get so that you can take advantage of some of these opportunities that your state and local governments are offering to minority and small business owners. The next thing I want to talk about is make sure your business is structured properly. You never know when an opportunity may come about and your business is not structured properly. If you're an LLC, make sure you're registered. If you're just going to be doing business as a DBA, make sure you're still registered with the town that you live in, because if an opportunity arises and you're not properly ready, you can miss out on a great opportunity, especially when it becomes an opportunity that includes getting revenue to your company. So you want to make sure that your business is properly registered. You want to make sure you have a business banking account. You want to make sure that you're working with some type of merchant services, because the worst thing in the world is to be able to say, yeah, I'm in business, but I can't take credit cards, or you can't pay me online. That's crazy, especially in today's time. Now, back in the day, even back in the day, like 1999, I had a merchant account. It was an expensive merchant account, but I had a merchant account. So make sure that you have a merchant account set up so that you are looking like a business. Make sure you have your business card. Make sure your marketing materials are tight. Please make sure you have a website. Let me just say that again. Please make sure you have a website, because the first thing people do when you tell them that you're in business, they say, what's your website? And if you don't have a website, you're not in business. That's what most people are going to think. Like, you got a business and you don't have a website. Now, here's the thing. What is your website doing for you? Is it selling stuff? Is it capturing leads? Are you building a list? What do you do? Are you just providing information? Are you just a resource site? Make sure you're clear about what your site does. I spent most of my time this year trying to figure out who my audience was. And I'm not ashamed to say that, because most people don't know who their audience is. You try to talk to everybody. You can't talk to everybody. So I spent most of this year trying to figure out who my audience was and tweaking my website, tweaking, till I finally feel like I'm in a good place with the site. Now, here's the thing. Don't be a perfectionist like me, because I spent too much time tweaking the website. But I wanted to make sure that my message was clear, because when I was talking to people about what I did, I realized that my message wasn't clear. So I had to get clear in my verbiage about what my company was, and I had to get very clear on my website about what my company does. So now I know, and I knew this all along. I think I was just trying to put too much content in what we did and who we were talking to. I got it down real clear. We do video marketing and video distribution. That's it. If you want to know how to use video to market, and if you want to know how to distribute your videos on all these different platforms like mobile phones and smart TVs and Roku boxes, I'm your lady. Check me out. Now it makes sense. I could tell people that's what I do. I was all these other things before, but now I know that I do video marketing and video distribution. Get that clear about what you do, and that way you can offer your services to the right people. That's one of the main problems. People try to do so much stuff, and I'm guilty. I'm so guilty, because that's where That's what my mindset was. And when you're an entrepreneur, you get really excited about so many opportunities. So you want to offer and do everything. You can't do that. You can't offer and be everything to everybody, because then you're not focused on that one thing that's going to take you to $1 million. So that being said, I got my one thing. I know exactly what it is. The service that I provide video marketing and video distribution. Hence, you're watching this video. Okay. So, know what kind of audience you're going to talk to. Make sure you have a good marketing plan. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to have a 20-page marketing plan, but you do need some great marketing strategies laid out for you. Are you going to use Facebook Live? Think about that for a second. Are you using Facebook Live? Are you going to use Twitter? Are you going to use LinkedIn? Are you going to use YouTube? What are you going to use? Have that plan laid out. Now, I can tell you for a fact that it's so many marketing platforms out there till you can get totally overwhelmed. What I would say to you is choose 2 or 3, maybe 3. I would say 2 that you're really going to focus on. I know for me, Facebook is going to be one of my major marketing tools and resources, because it gives you so much information and data on your particular client or target audience. It gives you so many data pieces that you can use to find that perfect client. So I would definitely say pick your poison, but pick it well. Is it going to be Facebook? Is it going to be Twitter? Is it going to be YouTube? What is it going to be? Pick that platform. Facebook is definitely going to be one of my favorite platforms this year, because I had a chance to sit down and look at the Facebook advertising platform, and it is amazing. I have never seen anything like it, so I'm really excited about putting together my Facebook campaigns with my videos for advertising my channel build out services. So that's exciting for me. So pick your platform that you're going to market to. Create a calendar of events for your industry, for the events that's happening in your industry, because there's a lot of conferences that go on throughout the country and in all different industries. So make sure that you are being out there with your people, because your peers, they tend to know a little bit about what you're doing because they're kind of doing the same thing. Not only that, they know opportunities. A lot of them are very successful in the industry, and they can teach you some things. I'm always looking at people who are in my industry, people who are in the podcasting industry, because I do podcasting, because I do video. I'm looking at those things. I'm looking at those guys, and I'm seeing what they're doing, what's working, what's not working. And you want to make sure that you're doing the same thing. You want to make sure that you are becoming friends and building a relationship with people in your industry, so that you can talk to them about some of the issues that you may be having. If you have a hurdle that you need to get over, 9 times out of 10, someone in that industry has had the same hurdle and can tell you exactly what you need to do to get over the hump. I look and I read a lot. Make sure you're learning a lot. You can't stop learning. We get really busy. We are working in the business all the time, but you have to take a minute and step back. So you know what? I need to kind of read something. I need to learn something new, because the industry is always changing, especially the tech and media industry. I get newsletters. I get probably about 6 video and streaming media newsletters in my email every day, and then I get about 4 or 5 business email newsletters in my email every day. And why do I get those? Because I need to stay abreast about what's going on in my industry, and also as a small business owner and entrepreneur. So I get entrepreneur newsletters in one email, and I get video and streaming media newsletters in another. And I kind of skim through and look at the things that I want to talk about, and so I'll read about and know about, and then I kind of skim through that and I'll read the articles and things like that. So you want to make sure that you stay connected to your industry and make sure that you know what's going on, because things change so rapidly. I know in my industry, there's something new coming out every day. Either somebody has brought out a new set-top box, somebody has merged their companies, somebody on YouTube just got a contract to produce with another company. It's just a lot that goes on in my industry. So I need to know who's doing what and who they're doing it with. So you want to make sure that you stay abreast about what's going on in your industry and stay visible. Now, I am guilty of for the last 2.5 years of just having my head down in the grind, building up my site. This year, one of my goals is to be as visible as possible. My network is in 52 countries around the world. I'm producing Talk Business with Audrey with more episodes this year. I'm doing more on location things with Talk Business with Audrey. That way I can get my show out there, and I can get her tube out there as my network. So my goal is to be extremely visible this year. and to do everything I can to make sure that people know the HerTube brand and the Talk Business with Audrey brand, and let them know where they can find it. Make sure my mobile apps are up to date and things like that. So you want to make sure that you're very visible. What else I got down here? I think I pretty much got it all. Business registration, accounting system set up. Make sure you have a marketing plan. Make sure you join industry organizations. And make sure you create a calendar of events for the things that you want to do. I know I said a lot in a very short period of time, but these are the things that are going to help you moving forward in 2017. What's your goal? Maybe it may not be $1 million goal. Maybe it's $100,000 goal. But make sure you write that goal down. Don't write down too many things. You know, my top things are reaching $1 million. I'm writing 3 books this year on my industry. Creating more visibility for what I'm doing this year, building great relationships, because I have been really bad at that because I've been so busy working inside my home office that I have not gotten out to network with people and to do more things. And the other thing is to build a really strong mastermind network. So my 5 top things, those are the things I feel like is going to take my business to the next level. You know, I'm trying to hit $1 million. I want to build more awareness. I need better relationships, and I need some really good people that I can sit down on a monthly basis and say, hey, listen, let's mastermind. So that's what we're working on. And building brand awareness for the company, getting out there more, becoming sponsors of events, you know, letting people know who I am and what I have to offer them, helping people grow their business, helping people start their business. So, you know, these are the things that I'm going to be doing. So hopefully I have provided you some information that's going to help you take your business to the next level. I created a video marketing course probably earlier this year. So if you go to workwithaudrey.com, you can see the course there. It's going to take you back to my main site where the course is actually online. It's a very intense 4-hour course. It's a very intense 4-hour course. I didn't mean for it to be that way, but it just happened to be that way. And I've been thinking about breaking it down so it can be smaller and smaller chunks. But right now it's about 4 hours of video broken down into 4 modules. You can go to workwithaudrey.com and check it out. Also, if you want a Roku channel, if you're looking for more exposure for your book, your music, your product, your service, and you want a Roku channel, I can build you one. We have an introductory offer right now. That offer ends December 15th. I just started building for other people. I didn't build for other people before. I just felt like, you know, I was working on HerTube, and I built out my HerTube channel. Then I built out the Talk Business with Audrey channel. And then someone said to me, hey, I mean, I like what you do on HerTube, but how can I get my own branded channel? And I was like, you want a branded channel? I can build you a branded channel. So I can build you a branded channel on Roku. So check out my services on Roku. Also workwithaudrey.com, or you can go to www.hertubemedianetwork.com, and I'm going to put that at the bottom so you can watch. It'll be right down here at the bottom, hertubemedianetwork.com or workwithaudrey.com. Both of those sites are me. So hope that I provided you with some great information. I look forward to meeting more of you in 2017. I got a lot going on. I'm going to be producing a lot of shows. On Tuesdays, I'm going to be producing Slate Tuesday, where I talk about the video, film, and internet TV industry. On Wednesday, it's going to be Pivot Wednesday, where I give you a tip, tool, a technique that's going to help you grow your business. And on Thursday, I have VIP Thursday, where I have really, really great guests. And you won't be able to see that. You'll be able to hear it. But if you want to see it, you can go on over to hertube.tv. And that's where you can watch the video about with my guests that I'm going to have on VIP Thursday. So got a lot planned for 2017. Hope that you have a lot planned for 2017. Set your goals, and you'll be able to reach them. Put them in front of you so you can see them. So thank you for taking the time to sit here and chat with me today on another episode of Talk Business with Audrey. And until next time, make it a great day.
Hello and welcome back to our segment on retail shopping. There's no denying that getting the lowest price for items you want is the hallmark of a successful shopper and a sign of an incredible retail outlet. And right now, a new online platform is empowering customers with free, live, daily bidding on everything from collectibles to fashion, designer items and jewelry, handmade items, antiques, vintage products, and so much more. All at auctionbonanza.com. If you're looking for a competitive deal, Auction Bonanza hosts many items for up to 80% of the retail price. Plus, Auction Bonanza leaps over many similar auction websites by using better business practices, offering free bidding, and a seller store for those who prefer to buy directly from sellers for the same low prices. Whether you want to bid and buy for the best prices on the market or sell to a worldwide market, Auction Bonanza is changing the way people think about the retail experience. Bidding and winning is about to be your new favorite thrill. Go online to www.auctionbonanza.com and see what you're missing out on. And until the next time, make sure you get the deal that will treat your wallet well and get you what you want.